What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about this Fresh Start Worlds Rediscover RuneScape together. This post that Jagex has put up about the new Fresh Start Worlds, or I guess people are calling it leagues for RuneScape 3. Jagex is saying it is absolutely not that, but it's taken the same idea, but they've just added a lot of MTX to it basically, as far as I know. But anyway, we're going to talk about this, give you guys all the information on it through this, and then I'll give you my thoughts and opinions as well, and just basically talk through it. Now, you guys, I said earlier in the patch notes today, if you've seen that already, that I pretty much agree with everyone else's standpoint on it, with the RS guy, his opinion on it and stuff, and just pretty much the going opinion with it is a negative thing, and I'm kind of in the same boat. So what we're going to do, like I say, is just go through this whole thing, and then I'll talk about stuff as we read about it. So you'll get the information about it and anything that you may not know if you haven't read this yet, and two, you'll get my opinions on it and just another point of view to get across as well. Now, I wasn't going to do this, but I figured, you know, I probably should, because then the more noise we make, the more there might be more chance of Jagex actually listening to the community on stuff. But I guess we'll see what happens. I'm not expecting that obviously I make this video and suddenly everything changes. I'm just saying that it's another small voice in the crowd of how many thousands of people saying the same thing. But anyway, let's talk about this. There's enough on the intro, and let's go. Ever wish you could go back to the feeling of those magic early days in the MMO? Well, in RuneScape, now you can. To mark the milestone of 300 million accounts and over 2 decades since some of you took your first step in Gillinor, we've put together something we can call Fresh Start Worlds, a special limited time game mode and your chance to break new ground all over again. Take on a totally new character, earn rewards, and take that character, including all your progression and drops, into the main game at any time. Get ready to experience Gillinor as a blank slate this September 12th. I don't know where I got 2000 from, but basically it's going to a new world where there's like increased experience rates and stuff, and you can transfer that account into the main game. So it has to be a new account so that you can put it into the new game, and you have to have a new subscription as well. We're going to get down to that. We're going to give my opinion and stuff on that as we get there, but that's basically the idea of it. Now, overall, from everything I've ever seen, always across all MMOs, Fresh Start servers, bad idea. But because this is time limited and because they're merging it into the main game, I guess it could technically actually be a really good idea if it was done properly for bringing new players to the game. Because a lot of players don't want to spend freaking a whole year getting their account to the point where they want to see endgame. Like, they want to see endgame, but they don't want to spend a lot of time doing it, and this is a way to do that. This is a really good way to do that, and it's a better way than just giving a boost, in my opinion, and saying, hey look, you're max now, good luck, figure out the game. This game's way too confusing to do that, in my opinion. But having a actual, like a time limit thing and merging them to the main game is good, because the reason fresh starts, in my opinion, are bad is it separates current players from other current players, and it looks like that splits off the server. And if it wasn't time gated, if it wasn't going to end, then of course then you've got 50% of your players here, 50% of them there, and then they do another fresh start, and then some of them will move over to that, and eventually the world just seems dead on all of them. So it's just not good. But this could have been done really, really well, and it could have been a good idea. But of course, we all know there's loads of different problems and stuff that kind of drag this down. So let's move down away from that. The best time to begin again. Whether you're a regular escaper seeking new challenges, an experienced player making the return to Gillinor, or even a total newbie setting on your first adventure, Fresh Start Worlds put everyone on a level playing field until you can buy bonds. Dive in with a new character and start building your skill set for a totally different adventure in RuneScape with a brand new economy and fresh grand exchange. Discover Gillinor again as you grow your skills, quest, craft, battle, and more. You can gather your friends and explore this new mode together, or forge your own adventure alone. The choice is yours. You can even earn exclusive rewards. Here's the best part: your progress character and tradable rewards can be transferred to the main game later. And for the more competitive players, a cleaner slate of high scores means a second chance at eternal glory on the leaderboards, competing for world's first and top 100s for exclusive rewards. If you could start your adventure over again, what would you do differently? Time to find out. And then it's going to talk about the stuff that's different. But basically, the same sort of thing. It's the thing that winds me about this, because later we're going to find out that there's MTX in here. You can basically, what they've said is you can get bonds from the get-go. You can buy bonds and rune coins, which means you can obviously sell bonds for gold on the Grand Exchange. But then they want us to compete for the world's top 100. So basically, the bigger your wallet is, the more chance of getting this there is. And they want those people to do that. The people that would never have done it in the first place because they work full-time jobs, which is fine, and I get it. But the point is, rather than doing that, all they want those people for isn't to get them a chance at having eternal glory. It's for them to give a chance at getting their wallet out and going, ha, nice, let's chuck all of my money at Jagex and I can be at the top. So it's kind of just like predatory, and it's just, I don't know. But it takes away the opportunity for the actual players that want to do this, but don't work like really high paying full-time jobs, because obviously in RuneScape, if you have gold, you can progress a lot quicker. Bonds are paid to win. Bonds have always been paid to win. There's been no doubt about that. Buying gold is paid to win. So it doesn't make sense to allow bonds in the beginning. If they added it at the end like they planned to, then happy days, whatever. But let's move on. Faster leveling. Accelerated XP boosts and gameplay buffs make skilling up from nothing fast and fun. As the event progresses week by week, the XP will increase in small increments, peaking at the 8-week mark, and then gradually reducing towards normal levels as the event begins to come to a close. At its highest peak, you can expect to see 3 times XP, with 4 times XP for skills below level 70. Wait, gradually reducing towards normal levels as the event begins to come. Okay, so at the beginning, it's a lot faster. It increases from the beginning, and then it peaks at the 8-week mark and then gradually comes back down. Okay, so you level faster as soon as MTX comes in at 8 weeks, and then they're going to gradually bring it back down. Okay, that's interesting. But you get 4 times for skills below level 70. On top of that, you'll be able to unlock even more earnable boons as you play in Fresh Start Worlds. Everything from accuracy boosts, loyalty auras, double yield chance boosts, and 20% increased chances for double drops are all on the card. So don't worry if you start your adventure a little later, you'll soon catch up with your friends' double drops. Wait. They're putting in double drops, all this sort of stuff. And then they're just going to chuck all that into the main game with the items as well? Or do you lose your bank when you transfer over? Probably not, right? Is that not going to be like a massive hit on the market? On the current like Grand Exchange and the current player market? Is that not a really bad idea? If everyone's getting like 20% increased chance for double drops? A 20% chance on double drops everywhere? As in like everywhere. Staff of Armadillos and the all tier 95s, everything. Crib Bloom, everything. And they're just going to chuck all that in the game. As well as coin drops and alcohols. I don't know about that. Am I misunderstanding this? I don't know. That seems a little bit much, but okay. Fresh challenges. Throughout Fresh Start Worlds, you'll be able to earn alternative skill capes. Skilling pets that come equipped with their very own gold challenger halo and a variety of special rewards as you progress. We've got all of the details on those later in the post, so you can get halos for your pets and for your person. I mean, it's cosmetics. Cosmetics are fine, but I think that, as you can see here, tradable rare halo hunt are tradable, so we'll get to that in a second. For the competitive among you, the race for world first and high scores taking place in the first 8 weeks will lead you to the special tradable challenger halo. During this competitive phase of the event, Treasure Hunter will be disabled and the competition takes place. Once the competitive period has ended, Treasure Hunter will be re-enabled. Find out more about high score competitions further down this post. But it doesn't matter. Why do half a job here? Why disable Treasure Hunter anyway? What's the point? Why disable Treasure Hunter but you can have bonds? This doesn't make sense. Once the seasonal game mode has ended, we will transition players back to the main game. You'll be allowed to take your stats, most items, okay, and game progress back with you, or simply trade your rewards back to your main. You can also transition back to the main game early if you wish. Can you trade the skill capes though, or not? Can your main have alternate skill capes? No, we don't know. We'll take a snapshot of the high scores at the end of the competitive phase to determine who gets which rewards. They'll continue to update after this point. Okay. Tradable rare halo hunt. Reach 8 important milestones on a Fresh Start world and you'll get the basic tradable rare halo of returning. This shiny item shows that you've really got your stuff together even when starting from scratch. No, it doesn't. Milestones that count towards a halo of returning include every 500 total levels you reach, every 50 quest points, every 2000 rune score. These are all sorts. There are all sorts of milestones to hit. Achieve any 8 of them, and the halo is yours. Any 8 of these. Any 8, as in like you can get all the quest points, or you can get loads of total level, and that would be like 2000 total level would be 4, right? 200 quest points would be 4. So you could just do that. You could just do 200 total level, 200 quest points and get 2,000 total level, sorry, and you can get one of these halos. I guess obviously you'd get rune score along the way, which would probably get you towards it quicker as too, but that's what's going to get you this. Now, tradable rare halo hunt. People are going to be making, the reason that they've got this in here, in my opinion, is because it's not so you can show that you've got your stuff together, because one, you can trade it, which means you can take it to the main game and sell it for gold. Okay, so you could get a level 3 account with loads of money and you can put this on it and you can be like, yeah, I've got my stuff together, I know how to play the game. No, that's not what it means at all. If it's tradable, that's not what it is. If it's untradable, sure, that would make sense. But the reason this is tradable is it's called Party Hat 2.0. Let's all make 20 accounts to 100 accounts and go and farm the crap out of one of these. But guess what? We have to pay for a membership on each of them, and we have to go ahead and make sure that we've got, you know, that all done, and we can sell all these off. We can sell these off. This is Gold Party Hat 2.0, and it means nothing. It doesn't mean you got your stuff together in the slightest. It means you know how to farm accounts, and you know how to do quests, and you know how to do skilling. It's 4 times XP rates at some point, and you're going to be able to get that total level pretty quick. Now, I might be being a little bit harsh, but this is how I see this, and it is what it is. And I'm not gonna like tiptoe around everything in this video. I'm saying it how it is. I don't really. You guys can disagree. You can agree. It doesn't really matter to me at this point for this video. And for this topic, the way I see this is it's pretty bad, and I don't know, man, this is just, yeah, whatever. Progress points and rewards. Progress points are the central currency for the Fresh Start game mode. They can be earned by engaging in the following activities: leveling skills, completing quests, completing achievements. Total points are made up of the following values: total level times 5, total quest points by 25, and total rune score. Okay, this is currency of the Fresh Start. They can, okay, rack up those progress points to obtain rewards, including gameplay boosts and helpful items. Players will also have access to a progression shop where they can unlock different rewards based on their own progression track. Many of these rewards can be traded at once, but you can transfer them to your main account. Many of these rewards can only be traded once, but you can transfer them to your main account or sell them after the season is over. It is up to you. So more stuff. So it makes sense to make like 100 accounts, get all this stuff, and then dump it all at the end. Obviously, meaning that they get hundreds of memberships per person too. Fresh Start Worlds will also include timeline bonuses that apply to every account in the event, steadily unlocked over the course of the season. These include auras, special buffs, XP boosts, and other boosts. They will not be obtainable via progress points and will not carry over to the main game. Fresh Start World progression rewards. Okay, so these are the rewards. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but you got pets and outfits and weapons and halos. These are all tradable. Alternate color skill capes. Skill capes and the Fresh Start Worlds will have a new alternate look with color schemes. Note, if traded to another account, you will still need 99 in the skill to use this cape. Okay, so you can trade these to your other account, and there's going to be tradable skill capes, but you can't wear them unless you have that skill done, which is okay, fair enough. This is one way around that if you want to make a different account to do this, but I do have an opinion on how I think they should have done this with the new account. The new account's a fine idea, but it should have had a different way about it. I'm going to talk about that at some point. Halo pet skins. So we got skilling pet halos. Doesn't matter. Again, you're probably going to need that actual account unlocked. This cannot be sold on the G. If you transfer another account, the Halo skill pet will not be usable until, yeah, okay. They're slight skins. They're just skins. That's all it is. The fresh prefix is a titled world first broadcast, so everyone's going to get the broadcast. Again, it doesn't really make much difference if it's all bondable, but of course this isn't like, it's not going to be, if you have unlimited money, you're going to be world first. You're still going to need to know about the game to some extent, but someone who knows a little bit about the game plus a ton of money is going to be able to race past people who know a ton about the game and just play RuneScape and don't really do anything else. So I don't know. Yeah. Boon of Experience 1, the 3 scrolls of leveling. What are these? These are boons to unlock as you progress points. You learn more rewards, though they won't follow your account back to the main game. Okay, so I'm not too fussed about these. Scroll leveling, infinite run energy, infinitely reusable food items. 3 scrolls of leveling. So stuff like this. Treasure hunter care package, all this stuff. I don't really care about all this, that's fine. World first race and high scores challenges. Okay, so for those of you who are extra competitive and fancy a real challenge, we prepared a nice one to keep you on your toes. Make your name in the high scores and you can earn a special tradable halo for your trouble. Tradable again, competitive rewards, ultra rare tradable challenger halo. So you have to be really high in the high scores and you get a tradable halo to give to somebody else who isn't in the high scores. So this halo has nothing to do with the high scores. It is just a quick, guys, see how much money you can make. This very limited gold halo reward is exclusive to players who achieve the following by the end of the competitive phase. Competition winners who are the top 100 in each skill. So there's going to be each player to get a world first broadcast in the following areas will also receive their reward immediately rather than having to wait for the end of the competitive phase. First to 99 in each skill, first to 120 in each skill, first to quest cape, first to max cape. Why trade them? If you achieve multiple completion wins, top 100 in 2 or more skills, you'll also receive a challenge halo for each one, although the title will only be unlocked once. But why make them tradable? I don't get it. Why make these tradable? The people who are going to achieve this are going to want to keep them for themselves, but it's not going to have any value really, because you don't, how do you, like, unless like you can trade them. I could just not play this game mode whatsoever, make sure I spend 1 month of wages on bonds and get in-game gold, and then I can find someone who's good in one of these and go, hey look, I have like 200 bill for you right here. I'll give you 200 bill for that halo when you get it. Maybe more, 500 bill, whatever. I'll give you a blue pie hat for it. People will trade it. And I can say, hey, look, I got one of these things that were incredibly rare and difficult. And you have to be an amazing player to get it. But I didn't do anything. I just bought gold. So, I mean, you know, it's fine. I don't know. Crazy to me. Am I on something here or not? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little bit salty. Like I don't plan on playing this game mode unless they do changes with it, but I don't know. When you can play, sounds exciting and there's not long to wait. Fresh Start Worlds open September 12th. Why not call your old friends up for a brand new adventure? Yeah, get all your friends to come play too, which could have been a good idea. Could have been such a good idea. One more thing. To celebrate this exciting news, we have doubled the rate at which you earn balloon fragments for the most skilling and combat activities. Reminder of the 300 million account. Okay, so that's the main game. That's the main game. Okay, and Treasure Hunter has not been doubled. Imagine they had this at the bottom, and they this little bit, like it's like this is okay. They've 100% done this to make people go, yeah, but they added the fragments, guys. So they're not completely cash grabbing everything. They've made it so Treasure Hunter doesn't double, but you can get more in game. They're not cash grab. That's the sad attempt to distract people. But anyway, this could have been good. This could have been really good if members who are playing now, people who are playing right now, it could have been good if you could make a new account and link it to your main account. And if you've got an active membership on your main account right now, it says, here you go, you can play the game. You can play the game. That's fine. Take the bonds away from the beginning for the people who want to actually compete, because you said it's for the people who want to compete. If they want to compete, don't put bonds in there and tell them on the fast like a level playing field, because they're not. They're not on a level playing field at all. And then if new people do want to come and play the game and they want to try the game out, they would have to get membership to play the game as a member anyway. So that's fine. Let them make a new account. Let them pay for the membership to do it if they want to. That doesn't make a difference. If it's for a new player, it doesn't make a difference at all in the slightest. But for current players, you kind of just like screwing over your current players by saying, hey, come and play this new game mode, which is absolutely great, but you have to pay for it again. Even though you've got an active membership subscription right now, you have to pay for it again. You're gonna have to. It's the way it is. Sorry, but it is what it is. Now, to me, that's just a bit weird, and it doesn't really make sense, and it's not a level playing field. It's just a little bit crazy in my opinion. But every single reward is tradable. Everything doesn't have any meaning behind it in my opinion. I'm not going to rant on much longer. I think you guys know where I stand on this. I think I also know where you guys all stand on this, because as you can see on here, this is a Discord screenshot from the post that they put in the RuneScape Discord. As you can see, we have 25 likes, 436 dislikes, and then we have loads of laughing faces and sad faces and crying faces and angry faces. I think there's like a very small percentage of the player base that are okay with this and happy with how it is right now. Now, I think the idea, like I said, is a good idea. It's a fine idea. It's cool. It's a really good idea, and it could have done wonders for the game. But of course, it has to be covered in MTX in a bad way again. I don't even care about MTX to the point where I don't want, like, we've accepted MTX, it happens. But just do it in a way that makes sense and doesn't wind up your player base, and then listen to your player base and when they actually give you feedback on stuff. It's so crazy. Maybe we'll see changes, maybe we won't. I wanted to make this video because I thought it was fair enough to give my opinion on it, and if I didn't, I would have felt like I was letting down my side as well. So it is what it is, and if you disagree, just leave a dislike. It's fine. It is fine. If you do agree, do leave a like, because there will be dislikes on this video. I've been, yeah, it's definitely gonna be dislikes, but it is what it is. This is my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I probably won't be playing this the way it sits at the moment. I don't care about tradable halos. I know I don't really care about gold in game either. I give away most of my gold to viewers and random noobs anyway to help them enjoy the game more. I'm not fussed about getting a tradable halo in any way that doesn't actually have a meaning on it. So yeah. Anyway, catch you all later. Have a good one, and I will catch you all in the next one, I guess. See you later, guys. Bye.